Yo, yo, what's good, man? This is your boy, DFS Mastermind _ over on Twitter. Thank you for clicking on the video. Today's date is January the 5th. It is a beautiful day, man. Today is the day that my lovely, beautiful girlfriend was born, man. A star was born on this day. I had to give a quick happy birthday shout out to her, even though she probably don't watch my videos, man. I wanted to have that in there just in case she clicks on it, man. So shout out to her. We turning up tonight, gang. You know how it go. But anyways, man, a recap of yesterday. Yesterday was all bad for your boy, man. I lost everything that I put in, and I wasn't even close. I had a few bad plays. You know, I tend to do that, man, on those small slates. I said it in my video. I try to get too cute, too fancy. I faded green. He had another 40-piece damn near. He went off, and his ownership was like 50%, man. He went nuts, and that pretty much put me out of it. I played Tyreek Black. He did terrible. PJ Tucker did terrible. Rhino did terrible. I really want to know, like, Tyreek Black only had 10 minutes. I went and checked the box scores. I really want to know who soaked up those minutes, because it seemed like none of the usual suspects did anything. So I don't know who was playing those power forward minutes. I didn't get to check the game out. But yeah, it was all bad for your boy, man. I just knew when I seen that 6 from Tyreek Black, it was a wrap, bruh. It was a wrap. I stopped paying attention to it. It was just a lost night, man. But one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to sit here and dwell on the past, man. Whether I win, lose, or draw, I trust my process. And we're going to hop into some of my top picks today. I want to help you get to the green line. Y'all know what it is, man. So without further ado, let's get into it. But I have to say something real quick before I actually hop into it. Y'all know me. I'm the one lineup guy. I play cash GPPs, all one lineup. I just run it out there. I've been doing this almost for like 3 months now, man. Consistently just running one line. You know, even if I really want to play somebody else, I've been sticking to it. But I'm going to tell you tonight, I will have a few lineups. Now, I will have my core, like my group of people that I'm about to recommend. They will be in all of my lineups, but some of my studs and filler players will be a little different. I just want to put that out there, man, because I really love some of these mid-tier plays, man. I think we have a loaded like 8 to 6K range, man. It's a lot of good options out there. So let's get into it. Starting off with point guard on this 10-game slate, I'm going to go right back to the boy. I use him all the time, Tyler Johnson. Y'all know who it is, man. We're going to start it off right, going up against the Knicks, 5,200. He had a very, very bad subpar game, 10 fantasy points. I know a lot of people that game log watch, they will be disgusted with that performance, but his price went down, so that is a beautiful thing. He has an easier matchup. He still will be starting for Dion Waiters, and he only shot the ball 5 times. That's not Tyler Johnson like, man. You see the attempts, 18, 15, 16, 17. He will get into the double digit attempts in this matchup, and I think he's in a beautiful spot. I want to go ahead and lock him up as my top point guard over here on DraftKings. Moving on to shooting guard, my two plays at as shooting guard and small forward. I know a lot of people can be a little nerve-wracking, but I think it's for good reason, man. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. I just want to, make sure you're prepared for this name I'm about to stop on. Not a terrible guy, man. We all know he's a solid NBA player. He plays a ton of minutes. If I told you there's a player that's 4,700 that plays 30-plus minutes a night, who takes double-digit attempts, how would you feel about about that? Well, I feel pretty good tonight because he's going up against Chicago. Wes Matthews, man. This is the guy who can completely disappear some games, man. He can completely just be in the zone of defense, not take any shots. But, you know, going up against Chicago, a very, very soft matchup. He's been shooting the ball very, very well, man. He took 10 3-point attempts in that game versus Golden State. You know he was trying to match Golden State. He was feeling it. So I'm going to go ahead and take a long look at Wesley Matthews. We're not asking for a ton of points to hit value. 5X, let me do this real quick. He was 47. So we're looking at 23 points, man. That is not much to ask. If you look at his game log, he hits that a lot of the times, but then you see those 15, 18, point performances, man. And that's when he's not getting rebounds, he's not getting steals, none of the peripheral stats. So we really, it's a little risky, I'm not going to lie, man, but I think he's safe in all formats tonight. I will be locking him up. He is in every single one of my lineups, man. Wes Matthews, I like it, man. I really do. So I'm going to rock with it. Moving on to small forward. I could have used Matthews as small forward, but I got this one guy that I like for value, man. I think he's in an excellent spot. And we're going to get into it. Denzel Valentine going up against Wes Matthews, man. One thing we're starting to see from Denzel, he is starting to take over the small forward role. For a minute, they were going back and forth, him and David Nwaba, fighting for minutes. Last two games, 30-plus minutes. He's taking double-digit attempts. We love it, man. 4,500 is very cheap. If Wes Matthews needs 23 points to go 5X, he'll need about 20, probably about 20 on the head, 21. So that is not a lot to ask from Denzel Valentine, and he is one of those guys, if he gets hot, it will be a wrap, man. He has 40-point upside, man, as you see when he played Orlando. He is a very streaky shooter, but I think as of late, he is starting to hit some of his shots. He's getting confidence. His coach is giving him a little bit of leniency. So I think we can look at Denzel Valentine. I'm going to go ahead and lock him up. Now, of course, I have other players in this price point that I think are good plays, man. Just some honorable mentions. I think Avery Bradley's in a pretty good spot. Marcus Smart is in a pretty decent spot. Who else do I like? Man, I had it down to those guys, I'm pretty sure. Nicholas Batum will be in a few of my lineups tonight. But around this price, yeah, man, Marcus Smart, I mentioned him. I also think we can look at Jingles. I feel like Jingles and Wes Matthews are very similar players. The only thing with Jingles, man, he doesn't see the consistent minutes that Matthews does. So I'm going to go Wes Matthews. I think it's a very decent play. Who else, man? I really had this other guy that I was really digging. I can't think of it, though. So we're gonna keep it moving. We're not going to slow down the whole video. So moving on to power forward. I got one guy, man. I locked him in. As soon as I seen his price tag, it was a no-brainer. As soon as I seen the matchup, no-brainer. Al-Farouq Aminu, man, same price as Wes Matthews. He's going to get us 23 points. I feel very good about it. He has one of the best matchups on the slate when it comes to defending power forwards. I tell y'all this every video. Atlanta really struggles versus power forwards and centers. DVP-wise, they rank 26. I believe, versus the power forwards and centers. I believe they're worse. So I also think you could fire up Nurkic. I think he's in a pretty decent spot. But Al-Farouq Aminu, no surprise. He should see the 30-plus minutes. He should score against this Atlanta offense, get a lot of putbacks. I think he's in a very good spot. Not asking for a ton of points from him. So I think he is A-OK. I want to go ahead and lock him up. So that's the core, man. Those are the core four players that I'm going to be rocking with every single one of my lineups. Now, center, I have two guys at center that I will be switching in between, and they are right beside each other. The top center is going to be Dwight Howard going up against L.A. Julius Randle is a handful, man, but Dwight Howard is going to be too big for him. Brook Lopez will be too slow. If you look at Dwight Howard, this last game versus Sacramento, he was attack, and I love it. He didn't get to play a full allotment of minutes. It's okay, man, because what I seen in that game, I really, really love it. He has a beautiful matchup going up against LA, who versus center is 29th as far as DVP. So I really think we can key in on him. I think he's in an excellent spot. And then the second center I love, no brainer, man. Of course, LA, man. LA. He's in a very, very good spot going up against Phoenix. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know the story versus Phoenix. We can attack them, man. Marquise Chris stands no chance. I know he's been playing very solid basketball, and he may even be a decent play at power forward, but when it comes to slowing down LaMarcus Aldridge, he stands no chance. I think he gets in early foul trouble. We know LA is a savvy vet. He's going to come out and do his thing, man. So I really want to key in on him. I think the Kawhi Leonard train will be full tonight. I think it will be full, and I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have him too. I'm not going to stay away from him. I've been riding him this long, so we're going to keep going until his price reaches like $9K, till it just gets too expensive. But I also want to have LaMarcus Aldridge as just a leverage play, man, because everybody's going to be so in tune with Kawhi. I think LaMarcus Aldridge goes at a ridiculous low ownership. So I want to go ahead and lock him in. Hopefully this video was helpful. I want y'all to bless up, man. If y'all haven't joined already, come kick it with me on Slack chat. Link is in the description. Once again, man, if y'all keep watching these videos, I'll keep making them. I appreciate all of the love and support. Follow me on all platforms, social media platforms, DFS Mastermind. Yeah, that's it. If you got any questions, hit me up. Bless up. Let's get to the green line. Y'all know what it is. Gang, gang. Let's go.